Hello everyone and welcome back here again on ChainLog YouTube channel. Today, to make you know that nothing changed, so you can skip this video. And if you want to remain, I have a little bit to talk to you about something. So to start, just subscribe here, share, like, do whatever you want, but support my channel. Thank you. And with this in mind, let's get into Bitcoin today. So this week Bitcoin did more or less nothing like the last week and so on. So we are at 30k. We are in this zone of volatility. In this volatility zone I already told you about right here, where the Bollinger Bands close together. Today we are going to talk about technical analysis, but also on-chain analysis and so on. I will be brief. We are here in a spot where we could go 43k here on the 70 RSI on the daily chart, and on 26.5k more or less to 27k as already said. That is the 200 daily MA with the 30 RSI oversold. So these are my price targets. In the middle, what there is in the middle, the 28k for the 100 EMA, and as well as, and let's get into the weekly. If we get into the weekly, we have 28k, the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly, and also a lot of support on the 27k zone, as I already said last week. And on the monthly chart, so in the middle still, we have the 28.2, 28.3 support level, and in the middle right here 28.7. Also another support 27.5k, there is the 12 EMA. So I don't think we'll get to the 26 here, 50 SMA, but nonetheless this is another spot where to enter. On the monthly chart we are getting higher, so we are out in an uptrend. On the weekly chart as well, good, yeah, that's good. But we have to see if this trend goes on the daily too, because if we lose the daily, that is now more or less in the losing spot, then we'll have to watch carefully for the weekly, because if we get down on the weekly, we can lose again the monthly and so on. But let's get into the on-chain data, and let's see, we are here 27.3k, the cost basis for the less than 6 month holders, and these are the short-term holders of the speculators. You know, they are the sharks, the whales, and the ambacks in the majority that moves the price right here, and they are the short-term holders in the majority. So they are at this price target, and you see right here, this is the middle line that supports the price into an uptrend on the bull market, and that makes a resistance in the bear market. So we are still here trying to get above here. This trend line is getting higher slowly but slowly, so we are now 27.5k. I don't think we'll go less than that. 27.5k, that will reach probably, but I think that probabilities are that we are going 33k before getting to the 27.5k again. So these are my opinion right here, and this SOPR, this profitability ratio, that is more or less paper profit, is still to get to the 1. So we are not retesting the cost basis for the market. The 1 is the cost basis for the entire market. When we are above, we are in a state of profit, let's say unrealized profit. Meanwhile, in the bottom here below the 1, we are in a state of unrealized loss, and we have to still every time we get into an uptrend, we have to take the 1 as support, and this time we made it before getting into a real uptrend. So we are still to get there, to retest the 1 to get higher, and that supports still my thesis. From the curiosities from here, because there isn't really much anything more to know about for Bitcoin. In the last 7 days, someone took profit from 48k here, February 2021. Someone else took profit they took losses from 63.75k and also to 56 and 44 here. you see yourself the dates. And we got a lot of profits coming from the last movement to the downside. So in the end, the majority and the bigger bubbles on the last 7 days comes obviously on the price levels we are in today. For this uptrend we had right here 4 days ago, more or less. And another fact here is for the ASOPer that took out the 1 hour transactions, so it's more accurate. We have retested the one right here, but we are in a position where we are still retesting multiple times the one. So I think the uptrend is still in, even if we have something like this to the downside to get to the 27k level. I think it will happen probably before an uptrend. So as I already said, we get here, then we get down, we retest the one, and then we'll get up. But in the case we do the opposite, nothing changed, we still have something like this on the super chart, so we get below the one, and then we'll get above, as always. So another thing here, percent supply in profit, you see yourself. We are in a middle level. 74.56% of the supply is in profit. I expect this kind of movement to the upside to regain momentum to the downside before getting higher, still the same. And if we have to see something new and a movement to the upside again, more than 80% of the supply in this case, we'll get to the 85, more or less 85% at the very maximum, then we'll get down, we'll trend down again. I'm waiting to get to the 90% level, 95 to be sure of a local top, obviously. Another thing here is the NUPOL, the net unrealized profit and loss, that's taking into account the possibility of an too euphoria, too great situation, or anyway a belief denial situation where a macro top is established, and we are not ready yet, obviously. We are still in the middle and to the uptrend, so we are in the optimism zone. In the downtrend we will be in the anxiety zone. Optimism zone, that I think it's good. It's good as a description, because I think optimism is in the way of the data as well. So we'll see if we get down again, if we trend again down to get into the old fear level before getting higher, but it's not an argument of today. Still 25 BPS are in place and nothing changed from the macro perspective level. If you have any question, I'm still here. This is ChainLog Analyst today. Subscribe, like, retweet, share, whatever you would like to do in every other social network. They are in the description, and good luck for your trades, guys and girls.